Point taken. Hieronder links of langs?
Ground should be down. Sky should be high. Figure it out, Fade.
Kijk wat dat is. Heel veel grote monsters. Zal het einde wel zijn dan? Yeah.
Hard to outrun anything in this swamp.
Hoef ik niet sneller gaan. We willen het gewoon. Ik heb hem ook niet eens gezien. Dan nog even nieuwe gootsteen. Oei, 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 oei.
Goodbye.
Kijk uit. Bijvoorbeeld eigenlijk.
Look!
Veedrift. Barrier.
Everyone all right?
Even kijken. Oh ja, daar zit weer goed. Aanpak.
No, no, no. That's too big.
It wants our fear. Deny it and it has nothing.
Ja, dat was ook niet echt een hele grote challenge. Oh. Maar goed dat we hierop dus even zijn gaan kijken. Ja, die ook klaar. De trainers. Dat hebben we gedaan natuurlijk. En nee, nou moet die kant. Oei. Oh, spike cash. Even gebruik van. Zo.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Sense of perfection. Hey. Zand.
The rift! We're almost there.
How about we all just shut up and run?
Oh, een warm demon.
Please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I fell for you too.
You cannot stand against me.
Waarom zou ik dat niet kunnen?
Back, demon!
You are nothing.
Want daar is de check. Waar is het heen?
You will die in agony.
Eigenlijk niet. Heb je het over jezelf?
We're almost there!
I grow fat on your fear.
En jij bent gewoon dood. Heel goed.
We need to clear a path! Go! I'll cover you. No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Oh.
Hawk! Say goodbye to Varric for me. Spiders. Always the maker down.
Is nu echt het minimum staf. Dat is ook niet echt logisch natuurlijk.
With the nightmare banished, Corypheus lost both his warden mages and his demon army. But in the stories your soldiers will tell, their Inquisitor broke the spell with the Maker's blessing.
Once they understand what really happened,
They will be terrified. Let them have the stories.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. We've seen no sign of Hawk since the ledge collapsed, Inquisitor. We assumed he was with you.
Hawk sacrificed his life to save us and strike a decisive blow against Corypheus. He gave his life not because he'd sworn an oath or been marked as special, but because someone had to do it.
Stroud, you're the senior surviving Grey Warden. What do we do now?
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud believes that the Wardens are worth saving, and I trust him. You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori, but there are plenty of demons that need killing.
While they do that, I'll report to the Wardens at Weishaupt. We won't be caught off guard by Corypheus again.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Maker watch over your Inquisition. It has been an honor.
Nee, dat ook wel opgelost.
Stroud sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
We owe much of that to Hawk, and to the Divine.
Yes. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
Oké.
I'll go as soon as I am able.
Good. Cullen, Josephine and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience with the Empress. Speak with us when you are ready.
Eerst even mijn inventory en zo op orde brengen.
What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry. I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Dat was apart. Een of ander codewoord of zo. Voor zij weet wat ze moet gaan doen. Oh, precies verkeerd. Oh ja,
Now this
natuurlijk.
is a hall worthy of the Inquisition.
Oh ja, we hebben al restauratie klaar. Alleen nog één. Wacht hier. Oh. 7. En dan gaan we eens even eerst met Verk praten. Dat zal wel insuren.
Did I ever tell you about the time Hawk was on a merchant guild hit list? Hawk's uncle got into an investment scheme with a couple of merchant caste businessmen. They took a lot of people's coin in order to arrange the import of wandering hills from the Anderfells. A delicacy, I'm told. Their weird foreign foodstuffs arrived alive, and one of them, true to its name, wandered off in the middle of the night.
His last words were, "Say goodbye to Varric for me."
That son of a bitch. He would do that. The guild traced the shipments to Hawk's uncle, but as usual, he was so far in debt he couldn't see daylight. So they went after Hawk instead. They sent guys from the local carter to Hawk's estate one night. 5 big dusters, armed to the teeth. They're about to kick down the door when Hawk just opened it and invites them all inside. Leandra, Hawk's mother, made them tea, and for the next 2 hours tried to get them to make small talk. They wandered out of the house in a daze. No idea what just happened. Never came back. Hawk just had that effect on people. I always wanted to tell that one. Thanks. I guess I've got some letters to write. Carver should be told. Excuse me.
Nog maar even voordat we hier wat doen, want dit zal wel helemaal een belangrijke keuze zijn.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you've trod in your pathetic life. I serve a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Ik ga voor tranquil.
You are the worst of us. The damage you have done is beyond all reckoning. A mage's crime, a mage's punishment. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, I deny you death. Tranquility.
You cannot! I am a lord, you pissats! I will not lose myself!
Oké, daar krijgen we ook een operation voor. En hebben we nog een judgment? Wacht even.
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Ik denk tussen 4 en 6.
The Inquisition stands for faith. Our work has greater purpose. Sometimes we need a reminder. Sir Ruth, the Herald of Andraste, forgives you in her name. Find peace in that.
Your worship, I will try.
Nou, daar hebben we 2 operations voor gekregen. Eentje was in ieder geval een prettige titel, zag ik al. Ik ben benieuwd wat daaruit komt en of we hem dan even terug moeten laden. De tweede was volgens mij wel een goede keuze. Ja, een schappontje. Nog geen zin.
Any Venatori activity?
If my agents find anything, you will be the first to know.
Niet net van een. Oeps. Wel XP natuurlijk. Kijken wat de paardje rijden. Van focus. Iets schematics. Nog niet nodig gehad. De zekerheid even hier voor die forward scouts ga. Die is klaar. Oké. Dat klinkt helemaal goed.
At your service.
Oké. The roots. Oh. Gewoon 3 uur. Doe maar equipback. Altijd goed. Nou, even kijken welke beslissingen we nog meer konden maken weer hebben. Milestone? Nee, save moet ik daarna hebben natuurlijk. Over 8 minuten geleden. Is net. Ik denk het. Keuze hadden we nog meer bij onze mage.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you've trod in your pathetic life. I served a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Kijk wat er.
Although willing, there is a group you have wronged more than any. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium. The Wardens can have you. Let them take your head if they want it.
Their petty justice or yours, it matters not. Truth lies in the next world.
Geen operation dit keer. Huh.
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another.
Meteen even kijken wat er gebeurt als we
She does not contest this.
orders doen.
In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Gaan we eens kijken wat er gebeurt.
We doubt when we're safe. When blight is not at our throat. I can't judge a warden, Saruth. No one has that right.
You have more faith in the Order than we ourselves have.
Oh, dan krijgen we ook geen dingen. Ook geen operation. Even terugladen.
Adam, to say nothing of justice, you...
I served a living god. Bring down your blades.
Lord...
Zo. Die doen we sowieso naar de wardens.
In fact, she surrendered to us.
En die gaan we toch op haar
The
zetten.
Inquisition stands for faith. Our work has greater purpose. Sometimes we need a reminder. Saruth, the Herald of Andraste, forgives you in her name. Find peace in that.
Your worship, I will try.
Goed. Niet echt heel veel zin in een Mage Rebellion, om het even te zeggen. Oh ja, hier hadden we die en dan forward scouts. Oh, die was klaar.
Let us begin.
Wat?
What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
Daar gaan we sowieso een liana op zetten. Dat lijkt wel goed uit. Deze armen.
Inquisitor.
Huh? Oké. Ja, dat inderdaad op. Nou. Alles hier. Gaan we eerst even 7. Nu moeten we wel leegmaken. Right, namelijk dat we dadelijk meteen richting dat bal gaan. Ja, inderdaad zo goed als. Hebben we denk ik? Oeh, ja, die heeft hij. Ja. Dan kan die ook weg. Dat hebben we allemaal eens. Chanter. Gunning. En we power. Of Blackwall. Unexpected gift. Moet ik die eens hebben? En de kracht. Oh. Bianca 4 kan weg. Dat ook allemaal weg. Steve Skyhold. Moeten we hier nog wat doen? Oh ja, de Inquisition starten voor het bal. Jippie. Zo.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala. The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Okay.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only, she has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress?
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Ooh, what?
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Okay.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
Ja, let's go. Op naar een maskeradebal. Ik weet niet of ze het meest geschikt voor is met al dat gescheld, maar het geval dat ik de damage nodig heb. Een deur open moet.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, it is an honor to meet you at last. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
A mage? No, there must be some mistake.
From the Circle of Ostwick.
Kort proeven. The few exception nobles and mages don't mix. The court eyes you with suspicion.
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Kijk.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Can Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds? He plans to take it back. If it comes to
Kijk, unlocked Winter Palace.
The Inquisition backing Gaspar would make Celine nervous. You know how
Was trouwens iets met Winter Palace. Redspace die ik moest hebben. Wacht. Beste armor. Kijk hoe dat zat hier. Dat is nog steeds niet weg. Bijna een maand verder. Library. Toen steeds. Oh, dat is van de Deep Roads, oké. Core stuff. Oh. Can I be by first looting a treasure map from the skeleton found just to the left upon entering the crossroads. Map will reveal 4 Arcillars found in Winter Palace. Dat komt dus hierna pas, oké. Zit ik nog niet in het Winterpaleis? Unmarked side quest, fireworks, het Winterpalace. Is palace? Hij is toch echt wel Winterpaleis waar ik ben. Ja, inderdaad. Oké. Oké, dat is ook iets wat dadelijk nog komt, dus dat kan ik ook skippen. Weet niet of ik die al gedaan heb, Stormcoast Fisher. Jawel. Huh. Dat zou wapenwijs zijn. Wapenwijs. Diepe roots. Kijk, wat was nog meer diepe roots? Aangezien we toch nog verder moeten. Diep roots. Volgens mij ben ik al wat van die bells kwijt. En zo. Eén. Roots. Prospect Passen. Stingways, daar moeten we ook nog heen. Dat is ook deep roads. Prospect Passen moeten we toch ook nog heen, dus nou ongeveer hebben. Ook Stingways. En dat is ook deep roads. Oké, dus allemaal wijs hoeven we niet heel veel allemaal deep roads